one of the world's great mosques, where beauty, intellect, and devotion shaped a timeless masterpiece.
In medieval al-Andalus, Cordoba shone as a beacon of faith, learning, and light. Here, cultures met not in conflict, but in creation. Each arch and pattern a dialogue of worlds. More than 12 centuries later, Cordoba still glows, a living bridge between past and present. In the heart of Andalusia, sunlight revealed a city destined for legend.
Cordoba, where faith, art, and ambition would carve a new world.
In 785 CE, the Umayyad prince al-Rahman arrived from Damascus, carrying memory and craft across the sea.
He dreamed of a sanctuary that would rival the beauty of his lost home. By the river's edge, he chose the ground where heaven would meet earth. The site once held a Visigothic church shared by two faiths. Upon those stones rose the first walls of the Great Mosque of Córdoba. Geometry became devotion. Artisans carved Kufic inscriptions with steady reverence. Columns from Rome and Toledo found new life beneath his arches.
Light poured through lattice windows, like verses written in air. al-Rahman I forged a new Damascus in stone and spirit.
Cordoba flourished, markets, poets, and pilgrims filling its streets.
Under al-Rahman II, the mosque grew. Its call reached farther each day. Across 9th century Cordoba, the call to prayer drifted above a city alive with music, trade, and learning. At midday, the mosque filled with rhythm and light, prayers rising like breath beneath painted ceilings.
Artisans worked as if in prayer, each stroke a hymn to beauty. In Cordoba, geometry became worship, pattern a language of God.
The mosque pulsed like the heart of al-Andalus, steady, luminous, alive.
Courtyards bloomed with orange and jasmine. Fountains whispered verses of peace.
From the new minaret, the muezzin's call rose toward the endless blue.
Cordoba's light reached across kingdoms any, the beacon of the Western world.
And within these walls, harmony endured, sir. Faith, art, and reason entwined.
The 10th century rose upon Cordoba, crown of al-Andalus, city of 1,000 lamps.
Under al-Hakam II, knowledge became the empire's greatest treasure. He dreamed of a sanctuary where light itself would worship.
From Byzantium came glass and gold to adorn the caliph's mihrab.
By lamplight, artisans shaped verses into shimmering stars.
The dome rose above the prayer hall aneag, a mirror of the cosmos.
Astronomy, medicine, and faith thrived side by side beneath its arches.
Within Cordoba's libraries, 500,000 books guarded the wisdom of the world.
Poets and philosophers gathered under colonnades to trade verses and ideas.
The city shone like a jewel, its learning envied from east to west.
Then came Al-Mansur, the general who vowed to outbuild his forebears. He ordered new halls, vast and splendid, for 40,000 worshippers. From sunrise to dusk, the chisel's rhythm became the music of faith. The mosque expanded with the rhythm of life, muing, stone by stone, breath by breath.
When the great expansion ended, Cordoba thrived, its streets alive with learning and trade. From east to west, Cordoba's name echoed, a beacon of learning and splendor.
The Great Mosque of Córdoba breathed with life, a world of faith, color, and sound.
But even golden ages fade out as the call of glory drifts into silence. The centuries of splendor waned. Cordoba's heart began to slow. Al-Andalus fractured into rival taifas, city-states vying for power. In 1236, the banners of Castile appealed. Cordoba opened its gates. In 1236, the banners of Castile rose above Cordoba. The city of light surrendered to the cross. In the year 1236, Cordoba's great mosque was consecrated. Its ancient stones hearing a new prayer. The conquerors saw grace too sacred to destroy.
For centuries, Latin chants rose beneath.
For centuries, Latin chants rose beneath Arabic domes. Oil lamps burned where once hung lanterns of al-Andalus. By the 16th century, Spain dreamed anew of majesty and power. King Charles V ordered a new nave to rise within the ancient mosque.
Under torchlight, artisans carved angels where verses once danced.
A Renaissance heart now beat within an Islamic soul. When Charles beheld it, awe gave way to remorse.
You have destroyed something unique to build the ordinary, he whispered.
Storms, sun, and silence wore the stone, but its spirit stood unyielding. Even now, the whisper of two prayers meets beneath its arches.
The mosque cathedral became Spain's mirror, divided yet inseparable.
Empires changed, yet the great mosque cathedral stood, its silence outlasting every crown. Travelers came from distant lands, drawn by whispers of a lost paradise.
Centuries of dust cloaked the marble, but the soul of al-Andalus still breathed within.
In the Age of Reason, historians uncovered the truth of its origins. Architects mapped every arch and inscription, rescuing memory from time. Painters and poets arrived, calling it the soul of Spain in stone. Through wars and turmoil, its arches still sheltered peace. By the 20th century, Cordoba's mosque cathedral spoke to the whole world. Restorers cleaned each mosaic, reviving colors unseen for centuries.
In 1984, UNESCO proclaimed it a treasure of humanity.
Golden mosaics gleamed again. Every stone reclaimed its voice. Cordoba opened her gates once more, welcoming the world with grace. Under one roof, the voice of prayer and the hum of wonder returned. Light once more became its language, silent sacred, eternal. Researchers traced its geometry, discovering the genius of forgotten minds.
The same sun that blessed its walls 1,000 years ago still returns.
Cordoba wakes again, its heartbeat steady with memory.
Each echo beneath these domes carries a millennium of footsteps.
The mosque cathedral stands, not as conquest, but coexistence.
Here, art became faith, the thal, and faith became eternal art.
Cordoba's gift to the world is beauty that unites, not divides. The Grand Mosque of Córdoba, timeless, luminous, alive. Even today, its stones breathe the prayers of 1,000 years. Here, faiths still meet, not in conflict, but quiet respect.
Architects study its symmetry, poets its soul. Every era left its mark, Jayad. Each layer a verse in the same hymn.
Conservators guard it now, the Sote, their craft the new devotion.
Millions come each year, pilgrims of wonder, seekers of beauty. At dusk, Cordoba glows, its mosque cathedral a lantern of Spain.
Its design echoed from Morocco to Mexico, a legacy without borders.
The mosque cathedral is not memory. It still lives and breathes. Its lesson endures, that beauty is the truest bridge between worlds. Cordoba reminds us waifs. Difference need not divide, it can create.
Each breath beneath these domes joins those of centuries past. Cordoba d'Italia, city of light, cradle of coexistence. Stone, sky, and soul, melon, the eternal trinity of Cordoba. Al-Andalus lives not in maps, but in the spirit of harmony.
Where power once divided, beauty now unites.
The Mosque Cathedral of Cordoba, faith carved in light.
Its story is ours, Plefk, of creation, loss, and rediscovery.
Here, every prayer, past or present, Sev, becomes eternal. Cordoba, the breath of al-Andalus, of el-Nias, a bridge between worlds, where beauty never ends. The Grand Mosque of Córdoba, timeless, united, eternal.